Okay, so this was the format. Okay, net profit. We have to start with net profit. Whatever will be our net profit, we will show it in the outer column. All other things has to be will have to be shown in the inner column, and then we will add all these things. I mean, something has to be added, something has to be deducted, something has to be. I mean, incomes here will be deducted. Those incomes which not to be shown. Some incomes will be should be shown in the P&L, but they forgot to put it in the P&L, and therefore we will add it. Likewise, expenses that we don't want will be added, and expenses that we forgot to show in the P&L will be deducted. So we will get a final answer. ये हम आउटर कॉलम में भी डाल सकते हैं सीधा. Okay, and then we will get a final answer. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, tell me.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, one more thing that I want to discuss is expenses that are to be disallowed. Specifically, there are many expenses are to be disallowed. They will never tell you, but we need to understand. Which are the expenses that we need to disallow? Personal expenses shown in the P&L, of course. वो तो समझने वाली बात है. That is to be understood. Now, suppose a businessman, P&L is always reflected for the business. It is for the business. It is not for personal expenses. Now, suppose if a businessman is there, Mr. A, he makes this P&L account for business and calculates the profit of 1 lakh rupees, net profit. Now, out of that 1 lakh, he will have to pay tax, no? But government will say, no, this 1 lakh profit is not purified. Water should be purified now before drinking. It should be safe for drinking. Therefore, this 1 lakh profit, which is reflected in the books of accounts, government will say, no, it is not correct net profit to be charged. I mean, the tax to be charged on income. And therefore, this income is not perfect. We need to make it perfect. To make it perfect, this is the format. Okay. Now, in this, there are many expenses which are to be disallowed. Now, non-operating expenses will be disallowed. There are personal expenses also, which Mr. A had shown in his business P&L account, like gift to wife, gift to children, okay, gift to father, gift to mother. These are the gifts that we give to our relatives. If it is to relatives, it will be disallowed. Definitely it will be disallowed. Why? Because it is personal. It is not related to business. Okay, gift, if you say, ma'am, gift given to employees, then it is okay. Then it is okay, it is operating expense. Okay, next, there are expenses that are not incurred, but they are shown that they may incur in the future. Like example, reserve for bad debts, RDD. Now government says that you have reserved these expenses for the future. You are thinking that this amount will incur, this loss will incur in the future. Now government says no, you cannot take those expenses while we calculate income from tax of business and profession. Why government says that? Because it should be purely income that is related to your business and which is left over in your hand. So you need to deduct only those expenses which are incurred. Why we need to take future expenses? In future, if it happens, then you deduct, no, next year, maybe next year. Okay, why you are deducting right now? It is only a type of reserve that we are thinking that may occur in the future. Okay, so those expenses are not to be deducted. But here in the P&L, we always find two RDD, two provision for taxation, two what to say, two proposed dividend. Now, proposed dividend means we have not paid, but we will pay in the future. So, in the future, you deduct. No, why we are you deducting now? Therefore, those expenses which are deducted and not paid has to be added back. because they are not real expenses. That is not gone out of your hand. That particular cash is not gone out of your hand. Okay, so you need not deduct those expenses, but you have already deducted, therefore add it back. So these are the expenses. These are certain expenses that should not be deducted, but they are already deducted, and therefore we need to add it back. Like reserve for bad dates, donations. Donation is something that comes out of your mind very personally. It is not compulsory contribution that government asks you to do. It is your personal wish. So donations will always be disallowed. Donation is your expense. I know it is, the cash is going out of the box, out of the cash box. So it becomes your expense. You will say, for the benefit of others, I have donated. But it, see, you will get the profit, you will get the benefit, but not here. In the income from business and profession, donations are not allowed. At all, if at all you donate, being a businessman, so if it is benefiting to somebody else in the society, the government is giving you the deductions, the government is giving you the benefits in another section, and that section we will study later on. It is section 80. Specifically, if I talk about donation, it is section 80G. Let me tell you this thing, 80G is not in your syllabus. I was giving you just an idea. If a businessman donates, so will he get a benefit? Yes, he will be getting benefits. His tax, the burden of the tax will be reduced by applying section 80G. Okay, in that section 80G, if you suppose your income is 1 crore and you have donated some amount, that amount will be deducted from your income. So income will be reduced. The more the income is reduced, the lesser the tax burden will be. I hope you are understanding. आपकी इनकम 1 करोड़ होगी तो टैक्स ज्यादा, आपकी इनकम 50 lakhs होगी तो इनकम टैक्स भी कम लगेगा. Because income कम, tax भी कम. Income less, tax will also be less. Income more, tax will also be more. Definitely. Obviously. Is it clear, everybody? Yes, is it clear? Come on, you have to give me answers so that I can move to the next point. Okay, I hope it's clear. चलो आगे देखो. Next point is less. There are so many incomes that are to be not to be shown. There are so many incomes that are not to be shown. Now, non-operating incomes are there, I know, but there are personal incomes also. Other incomes also. Income that are not related to business and profession. Maybe to the other head. Maybe of the other head. Suppose you have a business. Mute Khan, Ikra, mute. Okay, suppose you have incomes that are related to other heads. Other head means head from salary, head of salary, head of house property. Suppose you are a businessman, Mr. A. Now you have a house property also which is rented. Okay, the house property that has been rented. From the rented house you receive rent. You have already done income from house property. So I hope you understand what is actual rent. Actual rent is the rent that you receive from the house that is lent. Okay. So that is rental income, income from house property. Now income from house property is shown in the P&L. Will it be okay? P&L is for business, not for house property. Is that okay if you show income from house property here on the credit side? It is income, but it is not income from business. Your business is something else. Your business is not to buy house property and keep it on rent. Are you getting my point? Please unmute and tell me. Don't write it in the chat box. Yes, are you getting it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, very
Yes,
good.
ma'am.
Very good, very good. So, non-operating income, suppose only non-operating incomes are not to be deducted. All other incomes that are not related to this particular head, business and profession. This is head, business and profession. Suppose your income is from salary, but you have wrongly shown in the credit side of P&L account. You need to take it out. So, less incomes not to be shown. Third heading. Okay, this is what I'm trying to explain you. What all incomes you will deduct, which is not related to your business or profession. Similarly, expenses that are not related to your business and profession will be added back. Okay, is it clear? Shall we start with a practical question? You will then understand it in a better way. Shall we start? See, look at this question. Take out your notebooks and we will start with a practical question. The following is a trading profit and loss account of Govinda for the year ended 31st March 2020. Okay, this is profit and loss account. Trading profit and loss account of Govinda for the year ended 31st March 2020. See, opening stock is given, purchase, gross profit, sales, closing stock. These things are related to the business. So keep it as it is. Don't do anything. We will discard those things which are not related to the business and profession. Things that are related, let it be there. No. Why we need to discard? Okay. These things are okay. Don't touch it. Okay. Next. Salaries and wages. Okay. Because it is related to business. Rent paid. See, it can be rent of house property also. It can be a rent of office or a factory that you are running here. So, ma'am, how we will come to know for which, for what purpose we are paying rent? See, if it is not said anything in the adjustment में लिखा होगा. And suppose if in the adjustment nothing is given, then it has to be taken as related to the business and profession. Means rent paid will be related to your factory, to your office, to the office building, etc. That is related. If it is not given in the question, nothing has been given in the question about the rent paid, then we have to assume that this is related to the business or profession. But I think the adjustment is given. Can you read out the adjustment? Yes, can you read out the adjustment for me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, read it out loudly.
Salaries and wages include
No.
18,000 paid.
Second, rent.
Rent include
Only rent.
1,800 being hostel charges of the proprietor's son.
Yes, that means this rent of 1800. See, here rent is paid how much? 10,800. But here he says rent includes 1800 rupees being hostel charges of proprietor's son. What did you do is you paid rent 10,800. But out of this 10,800, 1,800 is paid for son's hostel charges. Your son is in hostel and hostel charges are paid as 1,800. Now, can you understand this 1,800 is personal expense or business expense? Is it business
Personal
expense?
expense.
Yes, it is
Drawing.
personal. Very good. Drawings. So drawings are never to be shown in the business P&L account because it is a personal expense. No. So you need to discard this expense. Expenses are already deducted from incomes. See, now here it is 10,800. 10 out of 10,800, only 1,800 is wrongly shown. Rest of the amount is related to your business because nothing has been disclosed. Na? Is it clear? Only 1,800 has to be
Yes, ma'am.
removed. Yes. Next, insurance premium. Now this insurance premium can be A life insurance premium, personal expenditure. Life of wife insurance, life of wife, it can be related to your wife, it can be related to your husband, it can be related to your family, it can be related to your factory also. Goods ka insurance, stock ka insurance. And if it is related to your business, it is okay, but if it is related to personal, it is not okay. It can be medical insurance premium also, which can be personal. It can be related to employees medical insurance premium, which is related to business. Now how we will understand it is whether it is personal or it is for business? If adjustment is given, then we will read out the adjustment. If nothing has been given, then it is related to your business. I think the adjustment is given. Jayashree, can you read the third adjustment which is related to insurance premium for me?
Ma'am. Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
tell me.
Insurance premium include 1,600 paid as life insurance premium on a policy on the life of the proprietor's
Wife.
wife.
Very good. So 1600 is related to personal expense. No, it is wife ka life insurance premium. Wife's life insurance premium. It is personal. But here 2890 rupees is shown. Out of 2890 rupees, only 1600 will be discarded. The rest of the amount will be assumed to be related to the business. It can be stock insurance also, no? So for stock insurance, you need to pay premium, and that is related to the business. Only 1600 will be discarded. Rest of the amount is to be, I mean, is to be ignored. I mean, वो रहने दीजिए. It has to be as it is. Only from 2890 rupees, only 1600 is personal. So that has to be discarded. Rest of the amount is to be left as it is. Next, printing and stationery. It is business expense. Let it be. Advertisement. Let it be. Remember, advertisement done in souvenir political parties. Always disallowed. Like gifts and donations are always to be disallowed. Okay. Ad expenses disallowed. Na? Likewise, all other advertisements will be okay. Will be allowed, will be fine, but only one type of advertisement is there which is to be disallowed, and that is advertisement done in political souvenir party. Okay. Household expenses to 26,000. Can you tell me household expenses whether we need to read the adjustment or not? See, household expenses, for household expenses, we don't need to read the adjustments. It is understood that it is to be discarded because it is personal expense. Household are my personal expenses, and by mistake I have shown it here in the P&L account of business. So it is to be discarded. Definitely, whether he says anything in the adjustment or not. See, he does not say anything in the adjustments regarding household expenses, but still we will discard it because it is personal expenditure.
House, ma'am.
Yes,
घर का
personal.
खर्चा.
Yes, ghar ka kharcha, household expenses. See, net profit is also given 690 rupees. Some incomes are also there. Dividends. See, sales is my income, business income. Closing stock is my business, related to business. Gross profit, हमको gross profit को कुछ नहीं करना है. We don't have to look it. We don't have to look at it. Gross profit is not in need of anything. Buy dividends. Now, this is that income that you need to tell me, is it related to business or not? It is operating income or non-operating income? It is operating or non-operating? Non-operating. Earning dividend is from the extra income that you invest in shares of the another company, shares of government companies, shares of securities of government. Suppose you bought government securities. Okay, extra, you had an extra money in your business. You invested in government securities and you are earning from there some amount of dividend. Is your business related to for buying and selling shares and debentures of government companies? No, your business is something else. You earned extra profits. There were extra profits that was invested in the shares of government companies, and you earned dividends. So that particular dividend is not related directly, it is not related to your business. Therefore, it is non-operating income. And all non-operating incomes are to be, tell me, removed or not removed? Do we need to remove operating incomes? Tell me at least yes or no. Do we need to remove non-operating incomes?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, very good. We need to remove all non-operating incomes because that is dirt. That is dirt which is included in the net profit, and we need to remove the dirt from the net profit. To remove the incomes, we need to deduct less. Why we need to deduct incomes? Because it is already added. See, in the gross profit, sales, closing stock, gross profit, all in all other incomes, 3200 is added. 3200 dividends amount is added. Now things that we don't want, and if it is added, we will deduct it. Very simple. Is it clear,
Yes, ma'am.
everybody?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let us read the adjustments now. Salaries and wages include 18,000 paid to salary to the proprietor and 400 proprietors domestic servant, घर का. Domestic means घर का servant. And salary to proprietor means खुद को खुद ही salary दे रहा है. Proprietor means owner. He is giving salary to himself only. For him, he can take the profit. He can take the share of the profit, but he cannot take salary. How proprietor will take salary? So salary to proprietor is
Salary.
always disallowed. It is personal. Salary, he himself he is giving, I mean, salary is given to proprietor himself. Okay, he is taking for himself 18,000. So that will be discarded. Salary to proprietor always to be removed. 400 domestic servant. Tell me, it is personal or
Personal.
yes, so it is to be discarded. Rent, I've already explained you. Insurance premium, I've already explained you. Fourth adjustment, 1000 paid as a penalty imposed by income tax officer has been wrongly included in salaries. See, a penalty was charged on me by income tax officer and I wrongly included in the salaries 36,400. In this amount, 1000 penalty is included. Always remember, penalty is your punishment. It is not related to your business expenditure. No. If you keep your vehicle in non-parking area, and then you have to pay your penalty. Suppose the penalty is 1000. You take it out from the profit of business. Okay, cash box of business, and you pay it to the officer. So will it be treated as business expense? No.
No. Personal
No.
expense.
Yes, because गाड़ी नॉन पार्किंग में खड़े कर देना is your mistake, is not related to your business. Okay, so penalties, always remember, fines and penalties are never your business expenditures. It is your mistake, and because of your mistake you will have to pay penalty. Okay, you will have to bear penalties, fines, and therefore it is not related to your business. So this 1000 has to be removed. Likewise, salaries and wages include 18,000 paid to proprietor. Now salary, total salary is something else. Total salary is 36,400. Out of 36,400, 18,000 is given to the proprietor. He himself is taking salary. So proprietor's salary will never be allowed. 400 is paid to domestic servant. This also will be disallowed. So